She's keeping that healthy distance, popping that jab off. Good. What's up, you guys? Nick and Renee here, and this is going to be a level 2 class. It's going to start off with a warm-up. So Renee, go ahead and jog in place. So this 3-minute warm-up, the goal here is to make sure her body feels nice and loose so we can stretch it out and work out all the big muscles, little muscles. And she's going to start moving around in her space now. So depending on the size of your space, it could be rather large or kind of small. We want to stay within camera. So I'm kind of letting Renee have this whole kind of 8x8 area of this mat and so she can move around. And every once in a while, we're going to change up the movements in the workout, okay? So she has about 2.5 minutes left. I'm going to have her go to high knees. So she has high knees now, and she's going to try and knee at her waist or above waist level. And notice how she's staying on the balls of her feet. Okay, it's really important. You guys don't want to be flat-footed. You want to stay in the balls of your feet so you can spring back up nice and quick. You guys have to move around. So notice that if you stay in one static place, it actually gets more tiring. And if you move around, it kind of re-energizes you because there's different tension that your feet is feeling on the floor. So she's moving around now. And if she has 2 minutes left, now she's going to change to small, fast steps. So kind of like football movement. She's making nice, small, fast steps. And that rhythm, she's going to keep going. So at home, if you guys are moving, you don't want to stop moving. You never want to stop moving for a warm-up. Okay? We're kind of easing into it. We're going to increase the intensity. And at 1:30, she's going to switch to twists in about 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now she's going to do twists. So we're loosening up those hips. So the theme today is round strikes with kicking. So roundhouses. Renee's going to be doing a lot of roundhouses. So I want her hips to feel nice and loose, right, to prevent injury. Feel really good. She's going to keep twisting for about 15 more seconds. And I'm going to have her go through the whole circuit again, just a little bit faster. Okay? In 5 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, jog in place again. Now she's going to up it up just a bit, maybe 10% faster. So if you guys are at home, just push a little bit harder now. A little bit faster, a little bit harder. She has about 50 seconds left. And she's going to move the high knees in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. High knees now. Now she's going just a little bit faster. Now at home, you guys haven't stopped. You're keeping that rhythm up. Now you're making it a little bit faster. Now 30 seconds now left. She's going to go small, fast feet. Now a little bit faster, small, fast feet. Okay? Good. Now the last 15 seconds, I'm going to make her go through the whole circuit again, but even faster. And here we go. Back to the beginning. Jog in place, a little bit faster. Sprint towards the end, Renee. And last 5 seconds, we're going to go high knees. Go. Fast as you can. High knees. 3, 2, 1. Good job, Renee. Now we're going to stretch it out. Start with your necks, you guys. And we're just going to look up and down. Hopefully she feels warm now. And pull it down, you guys, for a deeper stretch. Push it up for a deeper stretch. Good. Now left and right, like you're saying no. Now notice how before these workouts, you guys, after a warm-up, we do these stretches, and I always start with the neck. The reason why I start with the neck, I see a lot of neck injuries in martial arts, and you really should prevent these injuries. And all you have to do is just take a couple minutes and work on your neck. If your neck is injured, you really can't do anything. It's hard to sleep. It's hard to drive. It's hard to move. It's hard to do everything. Now she's going to kind of push, the side of her head. And she can do both ways. And this sequence is really important. Now she can do ear to shoulder. And for a deeper stretch, she can pull down and resist. And pull down and resist. The last sequence are the half circles. So go ahead and do half circles. Do the back as well. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed. And now full circles. Try to imagine your neck getting longer and longer. Go both ways. Good. Shoulder shrug forward. I'm going to give Renee more room now. Shoulder shrug back. Now you want to do big circles in your arms. Open up your chest. Deep breaths. So we're now expanding our chest and our ribs. Go both ways. Good. Now spaghetti arms, and Renee's gonna do big twists. So she has nice long arms. I'm gonna get out of her way so she can have that entire space. And now she's working from the bottom of her toes to the top of her head, totally rotating. Good. Now Renee's gonna take a deep breath up. She's gonna reach up, inhale, and she's gonna drop it down. Exhale. Now depending on how flexible you guys are at home, you might have to widen your stance to rest your fingertips. Renee's pretty flexible. Okay, she's gonna walk it to her left. She's gonna take a deep breath there. She's gonna walk it to her right. Take another deep breath. Back the other side. Back again. She's gonna go to the middle and center for a deeper stretch. Good. Now, left foot back. Like we're about to run, sprint. We're gonna push back on that heel. Stretch that calf muscle. Then we're gonna have our knee down, dip our hip, stretch our quad. Same thing other side. Right foot back now. She's gonna switch, she's gonna push back on that heel, stretch that calf, then dip her hip and stretch that quad. Good. Now she's gonna go right to Spider-Man squat. She's gonna kick one foot out, toes up, and try and center your body and your weight, and you're gonna sit down. And if you do it right and relax, you'll feel you're stretching this kind of inner thigh part, which is gonna really help with your kicks. And other side. Last 5 seconds. Good. Finish it up, roll it up. All right, Renee, glove up. So we're gonna do a round on the heavy bag. And I want Renee to set up this roundhouse kick, okay? So all she's gonna do now is kind of pump that jab away, keep your distance, right? And when she's ready to do a roundhouse kick, she's always gonna precede it with a body hook kick. Okay, then she uses that jab once again to keep her distance. She's nice and tall and long, which means that jab is a good weapon. She can keep someone at a distance. When she's ready, hook, roundhouse. Let's go, Renee. Yeah.
Roundhouse.
Establish that jab. That's good. See her jab? She's keeping that healthy distance, popping that jab off. Good. When she's ready to throw that roundhouse, she's always going to precede it with the hook and swing that roundhouse kick. Good. And Renee, just make sure when you throw that roundhouse, once you turn your body, you land like there. Don't worry about power now. Just worry about form. Turn those hips over. Good. Good job. Quick. Boom. Good. Now, because she's so tall, when she learns that roundhouse, she can actually be from a little farther away. Yeah. You learn that roundhouse. Boom. Good. So, depending on the length of your limbs at home, you guys, you might have to be pretty close to the bag. But you want to get to a point when you twist and land that roundhouse, your knee's not fully bent, but it's extended. Okay, you're landing with your shin. Oh, good. And that jab really is a way for you to kind of center yourself and kind of gauge the distance, right? And it's almost like you're targeting. You're kind of like pinpointing, sharpshooting your moment at the bag when it lines up for you. You like it to throw that hook. Oh. Hey, good. And the way Renee is landing that kick, she's actually doing kind of a crescent kick. And that's a pretty cool technique I'm going to teach you guys later on. Oh. And what I want her to do, so Renee, you're almost there. I want you to land, your foot is pointed that way, okay? You're doing this kick, which is really good, but it's more of a crescent kick, which I'll show you later. Keep going. You're doing really awesome though. Keeping that distance. Good. If you guys believe in yourself with that hip movement, just know you won't fall down. Once she has that feeling of her hips turning over, yeah, that's more like it. She's starting to get it now. Turning those hips all the way over. Good. Turning those hips all the way over. Boom. And that foot is now like a baseball bat. That leg is swinging right across and taking a chunk out of the bag. Hey. Hey, good. She's got less than a minute left. Doing good. Notice how Renee's breathing. You want to make sure you're not holding your breath. With each strike, you have an exhale, kind of a kia, that re-energizes you, gives you a little bit more speed, a little bit more muscle on your strikes. Good, that one was excellent. Now if you guys do the roundhouse kick, then the technique is good. You'll notice you're not using much power. Your body weight is doing most of the work, right? You're just turning into that kick, really. 15 seconds left, Renee. You're almost done. Hey, good. Hey. Hey. Fine. Good job, Renee.